Hey, how's it going? Hope you're all well. Welcome to a quick video where I'm going to be looking at the Arrow Easter Carnage sale. So every Easter, they've done it for a few years now. They do one at Christmas time as well. Well, just before Christmas, end of November to a couple of weeks into December, they do a sale. This is their Easter sale, so this is the one they do for Easter. It's March 28th. And it runs for 2 weeks. And here's a quick look. It's up to 50% off. Easter Carnage sale, March 27 to April 22nd. Pick your poison, slash prices, hell-raising deals. Now, what I'm going to do on this video is take a look at some of the bargains and, for you guys and stuff, and just make a relatively interesting video if I can. Basically, I might pick a few things up, and what I'll do is I'll put them in my basket and I'll purchase them. So you can come with me. It's like an online shopping trip, a bit of like browsing. So I'll set myself a budget. I'm not going to make the budget like incredibly high because I have most of the Arrow editions that I want. I own those. I'm going to give myself a budget of £30 because it's a sale. I don't want to spend too much. I want to get like bargains. So I might only get one thing. Who knows? But I may get a couple. So I'll set myself an £30 budget. Let's go ahead and have a look. So we'll just go through the whole thing basically and look at the titles. So we have the American Morph in London 4K UHD for £15. Don't forget they have delivery as well. So if you order quite a few things, it's about £4 delivery for a box. And I think it's about £2 delivery for like a singular item. So I'll probably be getting multiple things. Let's have a look. Well, I have the limited edition of American Morph in London, so I won't be getting that. There's that one. Toto the Hero. Don't know what that is. Cinema of Conflict. Don't know. Kieslowski. Films. 4 films by him. The Big Boss Limited Edition. I have that. Life is a Long, Quiet River. Fist of Fury. I have that. They have the Blood and Black Lace 4K for £18. The Standard Edition. That's pretty good. Naked Lunch for 18. Yeah, they have 2 UHDs for M40 on the newer one, so I assume these will be on the 2 for 40. They're not a bad price at 18 anyway. Ju-On, I have the set for that. The Ring 4K, I have the Blu-ray trilogy set for the Japanese versions of the Ring, the original, so I'll stick with that, I think. I don't think I'll... The new Hellraiser 4K UHD for £18, that's a pretty good deal. I have the Quartet of Torment, so I'm happy with that, but you can pick this one up for 18. I assume it's on the 2 for 42. Have a look at that. It's got the nice artwork from the Quartet of Torment. That's a singular release of Hellraiser from Arrow on 4K, so if you're after that, £18 is a pretty good price. They have everything listed as well, all of the special features and specs on the film. The Sisters Brothers limited edition, £18. It's an interesting one. June 4K UHD for 15, that's good. Robocop for 15, Battle Royale 4K for 15. I have that on Blu-ray. Could be tempted to upgrade. There's one I'm actually after. I missed out on the limited edition set. I do have the standard Blu-ray, but I would like to get the Lighthouse. So I may... What I'll do is while I go along, I've set myself a budget, like I said, of £30, but I'll put stuff in the basket. So let's put the Lighthouse 4K in the basket for now. Continue shopping. I think, yeah, it's added it. So I can chop and change and whatnot and meet my... Demons 4K for 18. The Conformist. Way of the Dragon. Limited edition Blu-ray 15. I did have the big set, but stupidly of myself, I sold it. So I ended up getting the Big Boss and... Fist of Fury on the separate limited editions. 4Ks. I think the 4K for Way of the Dragons limited edition is sold out now, but I might be tempted to get that on Blu-ray. So let's add that. That's added. That's probably gone over my budget, but I'll minimise that. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves 4K for 15. Not the limited edition, but the 4K. I could be tempted to get that. Not got the 4K of that. That could be an interesting one to pick up. Not a bad price at 15. Some Argento films for 15 each. Deep Red on 4K and Tenebrae. It's a good one. Groupia, limited edition 4K for 15. Waterworld, I have the Blu-ray edition, the standard. I'll stick with that, but they're doing the 4K for 20. That's a pretty good deal right there. But I'll stick with the Blu-ray of that one. They have the Chucky Collection Arrow Store exclusive, as you can see there, for £80. That was £100 when it first was released. I have the yellow edition, which I'm happy with, so no need to purchase that one. Heather's £9 there. They'll have a few of those £9 ones. Bird with Crystal Plumage, £15. It's a good deal for the 4K. The reissue of the Psycho set, the story continues, not the limited edition, but it still has the 4Ks of the brilliant Psycho 2, 3 and 4, the beginning, for £30. That's a very good deal. So if you didn't get the limited edition set, do check that out, because they are brilliant 4Ks. 2 looks phenomenal on 4K, 3 is a good film, a good 4K, and 4 is a good 4K. 2 looks the best, I thought, but you get all those films. In the limited edition set, they also did the Universal disc of the first film, so you got all 4, but if you missed out on that and you do have the first one, do look at getting that the Story Continues reissue set, because that is very nice at £30. That is a good deal. The Game Trilogy, limited edition, Carlito's Way, original artwork slipcase, Arrow Store exclusive for £25 on 4K and Blu-ray. That's not bad. Videodrome for £9, good film, good David Cronenberg classic. Last House on the Left 4K, which came out at the back end of last summer, for £18. Old Boy 4K for £15. Well, I have Last House on the Left. Old Boy I have on Blu-ray. Cinema Paradiso for £15 on 4K. Candyman 4K for £15. Frankenstein £15. It's a good deal. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer £15. Yeah, some really good. There is some good deals on here. You know, if you haven't got these editions. Yokai Monsters Collection, I've seen a few of their films on Shudder and the Arrow Play. I thought they were okay. I've not seen all of them. Good deal though for £30. Wolf on Wall Street 4K, they've got the original Child's Play collection, the yellow one. You know, not the store variant. That's a good deal for £80. Dinner in America for £9. That's quite a fun film. Phenomena 4K for £15. Another Argento. Bring Me the Hell of Alfredo Garcia for £9. I'm not sure if I have that. Don't know if I have the Blu-ray of that. I'm interested in it though. Pistol for Ringo and the Return of Ringo, £9. Interested in that actually as well. Maniac Cop I have, otherwise I will be interested. Tremors 4K, £15. I have that. Gamma, the Showa Era, kind of interested in that for £30. But I don't think I'll put it in the. I've got a couple in the baskets, you know. Children of the Corn for £15. Some great deals on the 4Ks, I must say. Wild Things £15. I have most of them though, the ones that I'd want. I have put The Lighthouse in the basket though. There's some more movies. Dr. Phibes Rises Again for £9. Silent Running for £15 on 4K. I picked the Blu-ray up for about £13. So if I'd have waited a couple of weeks, I could have got the 4K. Never mind. Flatliners £15. Zombie Flesh Eaters for £9. There's a classic there. If you're looking for a copy of Zombie Flesh Eaters, also known as Zombie, and you don't have it, fantastic edition this was. I had this one, but then I upgraded to the Blue Underground 4K. But definitely worth the pickup. Good, lovely artwork from Arrow. I think that might be Graham Humphrey's artwork. Not too sure. If I'm incorrect, I'm incorrect. But yeah, great artwork. Worth the pick up that one if you don't have Zombie. Nightbreed, another. I have the limited, but another great edition from Arrow. That's £9. Donnie Darko, Carrie standard. One Miss Cool trilogy for £15. A lot of these I do have. That's why I'm not really looking at them. Bloodstained Butterfly for £9. I'm kind of interested in that. I might just add it to the basket. Because like I say, I'll edit the basket at the end. I've set myself a budget. Vengeance Trails reissue, the 4 classic westerns, including a film from Fulci. I do have that. £25 a good price. So Howling 2, Hell High, Road Cops and Racketeers, 2 crime thrillers by Enzo Six, Castellari, Gamma the Heisei Era, £30 Pieces, Crimson Peak, that's getting a 4K soon. I'm not really interested in that on 4K though. I wouldn't mind the Arrow edition on Blu-ray though. Candyman, Brain Damage, Frank Hennon, a lot of classic sort of special effects film. That's pretty good. City of the Living Dead for £9. That's a good one if you don't have that on Blu-ray. Dave Made a Maze, weird, sort of slightly interesting film. I don't think too much to it though myself. I don't have that one, but I've seen it. Cold Fish, that's from a sub-label. The Arrow edition of The Thing, that's a classic edition. Even though I got the 4K upgrade, I kept the Arrow edition because they have tons of special features. The Funhouse for £10, that's a good one. Toby Hooper film. The Four Marx Brothers at Paramount for £25. Invasion of the Body Snatchers on Blu-ray. That's a nice edition. I have this, the Iron Man Body Hammer. Tetsuo. The Iron Man and Body Hammer, which is a sequel. I've never seen Body Hammer, but the Iron Man's a really bizarre film. That's £10. That's quite a good one. Evil Ed for £9. That's a weird special effects foreign film. Mona Lisa with Bob Hoskins, brilliant movie. I'm going to speed things along a little bit now, otherwise this video is just going to go on forever, but I'll comment on a few. I'll see, what I'll do is I'll sort of talk more when I actually pick one that I might add to the, to the basket. The Weird and Wonderful World of Ujika. I'm kind of interested in that. £15 though, not the best price for a sale item for a standard Blu-ray, but still. Some Giallo Essentials, £18 for the limited edition of Demoni. I bought that for cheaper anyway. I got that for 15, I think, or 14. Sister Street Fighter Collection for 10. Hills Have Eyes 4K. I've never watched the 4K of that. I do have the limited edition set from Arrow, but I've never got around to watching it. 15 for that. Al Pacino in Cruising. Herschel Gordon Lewis Feast Blu-ray for 30. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in his films. I've never watched too many of them. Seen a couple. King of New York, that's a great gangster film with Christopher Walken. £15 on 4K. The Mangler, I enjoy that one. Good Toby Hooper one with Robert Englund. £20 for the Children of the Corn trilogy. Not the limited edition, the reissued version, but that's a good deal. £20. It's Blu-ray though. They haven't got. It's not the 4Ks. I had the first film on 4K in the limited edition. So, like I say, I have most of the Arrow editions that I want. Cold Light of Day for £5. That's an based on the killer. Des Nielsen is his name. A real life serial killer. It wasn't a bad film. I haven't got it. I've just seen it. Audition for £9. That's a pretty good one. Good Takeshi Miike film. Black Rainbow, I've been interested in that for a while. I've never picked it up. The Zero Boys, that's enjoyable. Fear and Loathing, I'd like the Arrow of that eventually. Doom Asylum, cheesy, low budget, sort of fun, very low budget, but pretty fun. Got the books. I have that book, Philip K. Dick on film book, £5. The books are very good actually, the Arrow ones. Empathy Inc., that's an interesting sort of like futuristic film. Very interesting one. Ivan's Ecstasy. True Romance for 10. I have that Blu-ray. I wish I'd have got the 4K now, it's that good. Debbie at Dawn, that's a good one. If that was £5, I'd pick it up. I have seen it and I do like it, but don't think I'll spend £9 on it. But it's a good independent film made by one guy, and it's really good. Into the Void, I'm interested in picking that up. I have the Arrow digital version, but I've never watched it. Horrors of Malformed Men, I have that, but never watched it. Dead End Driving, I found disappointing. Comedy of Terrors, that's great. Vincent Price one. Got Phantasm there. Burst City, I could be interested in that. Most of these I've passed up on before, or I own them. Warhead Rex, I have. Luz Eterna, I've seen. Weren't too keen on that. It's very short as well, it's about an hour long. Yeah, there's not much. I've just got The Exterminator, so that'll be in the monthly haul video. One Cut of the Dead Hollywood edition, £10. That you can normally pick that up for that price from other retailers. So yeah, pretty good film. One Cut of the Dead, but Donnie Darko 4K for 15 I'm kind of interested in. But I'm happy with the Blu-ray. Sometimes I don't need to upgrade everything to 4K. Sometimes I'm just, I'm just content with having the Blu-ray. Chill Factor, I got it cheaper than £9. Eaten Alive, that's a good one. Good Toby Hooper film. Most of it's set on like a soundstage. It's got Robert Englund in an earlier role as well. Girls Night Out for a £10, that's fun. The Far Country, FM, don't really know what that is. The Burning always is a good one. I know they've got the Scream Factory 4K out now, but if you want the UK Blu-ray, get the Arrow edition. Recently picked up Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion, so otherwise I'd have considered getting that. Black Hat, don't know anything about it. Not really too interested in that one. The Leech, that was quite a good Christmas film. I do have that on digital from Arrow, but I may be tempted to pick that one up at some point. Let's throw it in the basket because I would like a physical copy of that. Love and Death, the films of Joe Bugaret. Not sure how you pronounce his name, but I think it's Bugaret or something. Yeah, I'm interested in that because isn't I forget what the bloody film's called now. Let's have a quick look because I forget what. Necromantic, those two films are in that set, and I've been wanting to see them for a while. I know they're like sort of gory horrors, but I'm very interested in them. Yeah, let's throw that one in. I've obviously gone over my budget of £30. Satan's Blade, I vouched for that film. It's a fun, like low budget backwoods slasher set at winter time in the snow. So if you fancy like a film that doesn't outstay its welcome, straight to the point, good little legend for the backstory, and a good slasher, check out Satan's Blade. £9 well worth it. It's a good one. Do like Satan's Blade quite a lot. Sergio Martino set, I have all those individually, so I won't be getting that. You got Case of the Scorpion's Tail in there. Your Room is a Vice. Your Room is a Vice. I forgot what it's called now. Your Vice is a Room. Your Vice is a lot room, and Only I Have the Key is the other film, and Suspicious Death of a Minor, which I haven't seen, but I do have those individually. Your Vice is a lot room is a great film. Zombie for Sale, never seen that. Apprentice to Murder. Daniel Isn't Real, I don't have the Blu-ray, but I have seen it. I weren't much on that. I think it stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger's son maybe in a role or something. Can't remember. The Prey's brilliant. If you've never seen The Prey, another backwoods slasher brilliant film. Check it out for £9. Not the best film in the world, but I think it's brilliant. It's well worth a go for like £9. There's some what we've already seen. Lords of Chaos, another good film. I have it, but that's a good deal at £9. Crazy film about burning churches, a heavy Norwegian heavy metal group, like going around burning churches and all the drama within the group and stuff. Crimes of Passion I have, but I've never watched it. ICU's are pretty good. Weird Science I've never seen. I don't know whether to try that. The Ghoul, I've seen that knocking about for about £4 or £5 on other retailers, so £9 seems a bit steep for that. Even some records, they got the vinyl of Mario Bava's Kaltiki, the Immortal Monster, the green vinyl for £5. That seems like a good deal if you can collect vinyl. Hellbound Hellraiser 2 on Blu-ray, classic film, great sequel, one of the better horror sequels. A Ghost Waits, I wasn't keen on that. That's a Blu-ray for £9, some DVDs and stuff. Mill of the Stone Woman limited edition, still knocking about. Great film, great gothic classic, black and white gothic horror. Actually, it might not be black and white. I can't quite remember if it's black and white or not. It doesn't have a video. Is it black and white? No, I don't think it is black and white, but I have seen it. I have this edition. It was really good. Good, sort of reminded me of like House of Wax a little bit. It has that kind of thing going on. The Long Good Friday for £9, that's getting a 4K. The After Midnight is quite an interesting film with Jeremy Gardner, who's a pretty fair actor. He's quite good, enjoyable actor to watch, fun stuff. This is kind of like a bit of a horror romance with a bit of a creature feature too. If you hang in there, sort of towards the climax of the film. Rollerball, never seen that. Scalpel I liked. I watched that on the Arrow Play. I could be tempted to buy that. I may shove that in the basket because I don't have it. I have the Bloodhunger Jose Larraz set. The Bloodhound's okay, not bad. Bloodthirsty trilogy I could be tempted to get. Hounds of Love wasn't a bad film either, but I don't think I need to buy it. The Woman I have. There's more stuff. Life Force for £9 there. The Grand Jewel, I've recently picked that up. Phantasm. He Came from the Swamp reissue, the William Grefé collection. £25, I could be tempted to get that. Verses for £9, that looks interesting. Deadbeat at Dawn again. Some of these crop up more than once in the on the pages. Audrey Rose, sort of okayish, like possessed sort of child film, starring Anthony Hopkins in an earlier role. I do have that one. The comic, Schlock, that is an John Landis film. Madhouse is good, I like that. What else do we have? That's Girls' Night Out, but the limited edition slipcover. Major Dundee for £9. That's fairly new release, probably from last year maybe. We get Toys Are Not for Children. That was an interesting film. So if you haven't seen that, if you want a good like character study piece, bit of exploitation, have a look at Toys Are Not for Children. Good film, fantastic artwork as well on that. Horror Express, classic, good one. In the Aftermath, I didn't like. Thought it was a bit oddly made and stuff. Girls' Night Out again. Deadly Games, I haven't seen that one, but I've heard it's rubbish, so I may not check it out. The Navigator, A Medieval Odyssey, don't really know what that is. Season of the Witch is an okay Romero drama. It's not really horror, but it's okay. It's an okay film. It's running middle of the road. It's not one of Romero's best. House 3, some more stuff. We're getting to the end now, guys. I've got some bits in the basket. Like I say, I own most of the titles I want. I'm just having a quick look. Jamaica Inn. Sounds quite interesting. The House sequels, I've seen House 1 and 2. I have that House Blu-ray. And I've seen number 2, The Second Story, on the brilliantly subtitled The Second Story. House 2, The Second Story, on the Arrow player. And I didn't think much of it. The first film's okay. I think it's got George Wendt in there from Cheers. Coffee, I'm kind of interested in, some blaxploitation with Pam Grier. I've never seen that. Blood Tide, I've recently picked up. Island of Death, I'm interested in. Could be tempted to get that one. Shall I put it in the basket? No, I might not for now. I'm interested in it though. So I'll show you what I've got in the basket. My budget is £30. I don't know when I'll narrow it down to what I'm going to get, but I'll just show you what I put in the basket, and then on another video, like one of the monthly hauls, perhaps for next month, end of April, for that monthly haul, I'll talk about this and I'll tell you which ones I ended up getting. So a bit of a cliffhanger there, if you're interested, of course. Last House on the Left remake limited edition Blu-ray for £15 with the slipcover and the book. That's a good deal. Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge, good film, £9. The Invisible Man Appears and The Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. Four Film Noir Classics Volume 2 limited edition, that's £35. Wild Things limited edition Blu-ray for £12. I have the 4K edition, but that is a brilliant deal. So it'll be the new scan on Blu-ray with the limited edition box, the chunky box, and the booklet and everything. Very good deal for £12. They're obviously trying to get rid of these now because they've had it in for a while, but yeah. The Weird El Topo bizarre film, Jesus Shows You the Way to the Highway. I remember that getting released years ago. Never bothered with it. The Devil's Trap. The House That Screams a good one, and so is The Beast Within. I've never seen JSA, Joint Security Area. Madman sold out. There's a 4K and a good there's a good Vinegar Syndrome 4K of that, which I have. I did have that Arrow Blu-ray, but obviously these are all the sellouts, so they've sold a few out. Go to Hell Bastards is sold out. Southland Tales, which I have no interest in myself anyway. Trip to the Moon is sold out. That's a very short film anyway. They did a big limited edition of that. That's was £9, but sold out. So, Film Noir Collection Volume 3 limited edition is still in. Beauty and the Beast Blu-ray, I could be interested in that. That's in. £10. Krustaliov, My Car Blu-ray sold out. These are all the sellouts. The Key, The Human Condition, Ringu, Aristor exclusive 4K UHD. I prefer the artwork on the newly commissioned, so I won't be too fussed about that. Kautiki I have, that sold out, and David Cronenberg's Early Works Blu-ray, which I have, that sold out. Blood and Black Lace limited edition Blu-ray set, I have the 4K set, that sold out. And The Story of Sin. So these are all sellouts now. I don't even know what I'm looking. There we go. The reissue of The Empire of Screams was £30. That's sold out. I'm not surprised at that. It's a fantastic edition. So I've been through the whole sale. Not too much like great sale if you haven't got a lot of Arrow titles. Oh, Blood Money sold out too. £40 was a good price for that. I may have got that if it was in. So some great titles from Arrow, like absolutely fantastic. It's just I pick up most of the Arrow things that I want when they get released on release day. But let's have a look at the basket. So like I said, I've set myself a budget of £30 and I've gone up to, hold on, does it tell me? Am I being stupid? £85, so I won't be spending that. I've put Way of the Dragon limited edition Blu-ray in there, The Leech, Scalpel, all films I've seen, Love and Death, the films of Buttigieg, Blu-ray, The Lighthouse 4K for 18, but I might wait till that gets a price drop in the future, and Bloodstained Butterfly. I won't be buying all these, but what I'm going to do, guys, in my own time is just narrow it down to about £30 or so, maybe even 40, and then buy them. And on the April monthly haul at the end of April, I'll refer back to this online shopping video and I'll show you what I ended up picking up. So a bit of a cliffhanger there, but thanks for watching anyway. We just had a little look at the Arrow Easter Carnage sale 2024. Yeah, if you want to comment, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.